Today, we are rewinding to one of the wildest, most mind bending moments in space history when Apollo 14 astronaut Dr. Edgar Mitchell attempted telepathy experiments on his way to the moon. That's right, psychic communication from space. All right, guys, welcome. So, back in 1971, without NASA's permission, Mitchell secretly tried to transmit symbols using Zener cards, the ones with the circle, the square, the wavy lines, all the classic ESP symbols as I have here, to his friends back on Earth. And what was the goal? The goal was to prove that the human mind could actually transmit thoughts 250,000 miles across space. I recently came across this. It was in Fate magazine, this article that just came my way, Thoughts in Space, and a breakdown of what was going on with Dr. Mitchell when he decided to be doing this. So, in the article, it says, like many, Dr. Mitchell believes the human mind is capable of miraculous things. The opportunity that the lunar expedition offered me to experiment with telepathy in space was too good to disregard, he says in the book Psychic Exploration, a challenge for science. I was quite skeptical at first. It would seem like taking fairy tales and myths seriously. I decided on the experiments only a few weeks before liftoff. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, frowns on astronauts doing unofficial activities on space flights. I did not ask for permission of NASA, he says, because he was afraid that they would say no. So, in this article where he references the space experiments that he was working on in Fate magazine, there is even more discussion that they had on how he actually executed this. So, on 4 evenings, twice on our way to and from the moon, details Mitchell in his second book, The Wave of Explorers, written by Dwight Willie Williams, he performed his telepathic experiments as using protocols or scientific procedures as close as possible to what he used in a laboratory. Using a Zener deck, cards developed by J.B. Rhine for determining psychic abilities, he matched one of the symbols with a random number between 1 and 5, along with the 5 Zener symbols, meaning he did actually, at least from the Fate magazine article perspective, did prove this. His findings were mixed at best. Some results were promising, others, let's just say that the mainstream media wasn't very impressed. But Mitchell obviously has not backed down for decades. He's kept pushing for science to catch up with consciousness. If anything, Edgar Mitchell has the most push and work for consciousness studies. And it's interesting now that we talk about the telepathy experiments that he was doing unofficially while he was on his way to the moon. But he definitely believed and was convinced that the human mind had a very intuitive ability, which a lot of people really do think is possible, especially now that we got things like the telepathy tapes where nonverbal autistic children and adults are learning that they are telepathic and they meet on a place called the Hill. Let's not get into it. That's another time. So, to get a better understanding of the Noetic Institute, here is a video that kind of explains that this is from the organization's website. Once again, this organization was started by Edgar Mitchell, who did these telepathic experiments unofficially while he was on his way to the moon with NASA.
Expansive realization compels us to explore beyond our everyday experiences. For 46 years, the Institute of Noetic Sciences has been revealing the interconnected nature of reality through scientific exploration and personal discovery. Founded by Apollo 14 astronaut Edgar Mitchell, IONS embodies the adventurous spirit. We have been pioneers in establishing mind-body medicine, we have demonstrated the effects of mind-matter interaction, and we conducted groundbreaking studies on how love, gratitude, and forgiveness affect our consciousness. Today, we continue to explore the most profound mysteries of human existence with a team of leading experts in the fields of quantum physics, molecular biology, computer science, and psychology. Weaving scientific discovery into direct experience, we deliver programs across generations for each of us to uncover our own noetic inner knowing. By bringing noetic practices into our everyday lives, we get in touch more deeply with our unique gifts and how they can be of service to the world. The key to creating a sustainable future is to gain a more complete understanding of consciousness. How does it work, and how can we leverage its awesome, expansive power? The time is now for humanity to embrace the middle way, marrying scientific knowledge with our direct inner knowing. Together we can accelerate and deepen our understanding of ourselves and act with vision for the sake of humanity. This precious planet and all its inhabitants.
So even after walking on the moon, Mitchell believed the real final frontier was the human mind. So after walking on the moon, he believed that the mind was the final frontier. So was this just a glimpse into the future of mind-powered communication, or was this just lunar lunacy or something? But just let us know what you think of the comments. Is ESP real? Could you beam your thoughts across the stars or not? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hope you guys like this little video.